Welcome back to Unstable. And it's a great Sunday. We usually do these recap videos Mondays, but we're stoked, man. And we also got a kind of a heavy schedule tomorrow with this AFC South show, work, etc. So we're gonna go ahead and bang it out tonight, and it's a good time because everything's still fresh. With me, as always, is Justin, Kingmaker Sports. How are you doing, man?
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm riding this wave right now, bro. The streak is dead.
Heck yeah. It's been 12 years, and it's one of the many graphics that I'm sick and tired of seeing. Obviously, they keep showing the quarterback carousel graphic. They can't show this one anymore. They can't show our week one losing streak.
I'm over it.
So excited.
It's like everybody that's one of their main talking points. Oh, let's talk about the streak. Well, can't do that anymore.
Not anymore. And it was, I'm not crowning the Colts, Super Bowl champions or anything like that. I mean, it's week one. People tend to either underreact or overreact or whatever. But I mean, they looked really good. And obviously, we'll get into the game here a little bit. We're going to do some housekeeping. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. We need your help getting there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends, Colts fans, non-Colts fans. I mean, if you're a Dolphins fan or any of our opponents coming up on the schedule, we'd love to have you here to discuss.
Trash talk the Colts. We'll trash talk with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So make sure to drop some comments. We do interact. We do show your comments on the show. So make sure you do that. And of course, we'll recap this, but Justin over there at Kingmaker, they do, fantasy football, dynasty. They're there at 11 o'clock in the morning, so you can get those lineups set. He can touch on that a little bit real quick.
Yeah, we had a really good turnout this morning with all the pre-kickoff roster questions with your starts and your sits, and who's injured, who's out, who's playing, who's game time decision, watching that stuff. We had a lot of good questions. Like, hey, should I start this player over that player? It was really fun getting to interact with everybody. So if you do play fantasy football or somebody that plays fantasy football, send them over there to Kingmaker Sports. Have them subscribe and put that notification bell on, so that way when we go live on 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday mornings, then you'll be able to get all of your answers that you need. You will be able to meet with us Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Myself, Slayton, and Mick, we got you covered all things fantasy football. We're making champions.
Sure, man. Yeah, he's the guy he's our fantasy football expert, man. Make sure you go over there, like, share, subscribe as well, so you don't miss anything when they go live and help you out with your lineups. Let's just get into the game, man. We typically, my biggest concern here with the Dolphins is obviously their speed. A-Chain is a hell of a back. I mean, obviously at this point, Tyreek Hill's probably lost a step, but he's still one of the fastest dudes in the league. As is Waddle. So that duo made me really nervous, and they didn't do anything. They really didn't do squat. Waddle historically hasn't done very well against the Colts. I think he had a total of 40 yards against, whatever. And I think he had 30 today. So he didn't do much. Tyreek Hill didn't do much. Offensively, they didn't do much.
Both those guys to 70 yards, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Two of the fastest receivers in the league to under 70 yards, or to exactly 70 yards. Only 8 catches between the two of them. That's awesome.
Yeah. So with that being said, I think
Hill was being pissy and throwing a fit. You remember that?
Little pissy boy.
Yeah. Right after they were talking about how, he's being such a great role model for his kids, a good dad. He said he wants to do this, and he's over there throwing a little kid fit on the sideline.
And you know what we said in the preview to this game, that I had attitude concerns with Tyreek Hill, especially like last year. That diva really came out of him. He had that whole traffic stop incident and all that crap, and his real personality came out and shined through. And it shined in this game too. Like, it wasn't going his way, and he threw a little baby bitchy fit, and there's nothing Hill can do about,
No, he's entitled
to getting laid out all the damn time. But
their offensive line was horrible. But to be fair, our defensive line is amazing. Like there's a couple times I didn't think Tua was going to get up off the turf, dude.
No, he got like people were very critical of Anthony Richardson taking that sack in the preseason. This was almost an identical play. Like he went unchecked at the line, blindside, wasn't even looking that way and got obliterated. Granted, he didn't, come out injured or anything like that, but he did not look good. Tua did not look good, and that defense looked really great. I think there was one injury scare. I don't know if Jalen Jones turned to the game, but he was able to walk off on his own. So I can't remember.
That was kind of nerve wracking, especially after losing Justin Wally. Man, it's like, man, we cannot afford to lose Jalen Jones because Jalen Jones was already like kind of slotted to be the starter, and then Wally would have been that stud coming in after him, but we avoided an issue there. That was really nice, but dude, that was awesome. Like our defense was lights out. They did whatever they wanted to against that Miami offense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they held them to a total of 146 receiving yards and only 78 rushing yards. So
if we remember the week 1 last year against the Texans where Joe Mixon ran for like 300 yards or something stupid, this is a huge improvement. And I have to give like all the credit in the world in this one, obviously to the players, but also Lou's defensive scheme. Like when I saw Tua in cover, Latu in coverage, and he comes down with that interception. Who the hell puts Latu out there? And it was just something different. I'm like, dude, he comes down with the pick. Nobody thought he would be there. I'm like, what is 97 doing there?
Yeah, that worked out well.
Yeah, that was good stuff. Bynum got an interception in this game, and Xavier
Howard.
Thank you, Xavier Howard. I don't know why I wanted to say Woods. I'm like, that's not it. Yeah, he got a fumble recovery, so it's
already earning his paycheck.
Yeah. So they got 3 turnovers, and a lot of the time last year, the Colts did okay at times with turnovers, but they never did anything with it.
Yeah.
And that was my concern after that first pick. That's a momentum shift, whatever. Drove right down the field and scored. And in fact, there wasn't a single drive the Colts had that didn't end in points.
Actually, since the first time since year 2000, they scored on every possession that they had. Every possession.
Yeah.
So this defense and offense was just clicking. I think you said it like you hadn't seen like a better performance as you can remember.
This was probably one of the most complete games since like 2006 or something. And I can't remember a solid game like this since like the Phillip Rivers year. And I don't even know if I don't remember many games from that season, but I don't remember like this dominant of a performance. And I felt that if any team was going to get shut out at halftime, that it would have been the Colts. Not like I never saw the Colts shutting anybody out. And like that wasn't on my 2025 bingo card. So I'm a lot more optimistic right now. I'm eating some crow. I mean, it's again the Dolphins. They're not a great defensive team. Their line is terrible, but the Colts did exactly what they're supposed to do. If that's the case, like if you're a better team, you're supposed to beat the snot out of them like the Colts just did. Yeah. So,
are we chalking this great defensive performance with the Lou Anarumo, or what are we doing here?
I saw players playing fast, playing hard, and I know we came into this week saying you can tell when a team or a coach has lost the locker room. You can tell that they're just going through the motions. There's no effort. There's no energy. They're just there. They're collecting a check and going home. This team was flying all over the place. Everybody making plays, everybody doing what they're supposed to. And I whined and complained about taking Jonathan Taylor out of the fourth quarter. And I sent you a text saying, rest him. He's already got 70, 80 yards. The
Yeah,
damage
you
is
said
done.
there's no way that Taylor should go back on the field after this.
No.
And you're right, dude. Like at some point, the game's already out of reach.
Yeah.
Then you're just been dominating the whole time. Like don't put him back out there.
Give your rookie Giddens the reps.
I mean, honestly, at a certain point, you could have taken Daniel Jones out and put Anthony Richardson in there. You know, and give him some reps.
Yeah.
So because that's what they did. The Dolphins took their starters out. They were like, all right, well, we just got our butts kicked, so we're taking our starters out. Yeah. Especially Tua. Like he's already on thin ice. Like every snap could be his last. Like and it hurts to say that about somebody, but
yeah,
I don't blame him at a certain point, you know, because it's like, dude, you don't want to ruin this guy's not just his career, but man, maybe his life if he gets hit the wrong way.
And I don't have any issues with the Dolphins. Like I don't hate the Dolphins. In fact, I was a big Dan Marino fan. Like I have nothing against the franchise. I'm very neutral towards them. And I don't want to see someone get hurt with concussions like that. Yeah. And I certainly don't want to see him get hurt anymore. I know it's a part of the game, can happen anytime to anybody. I mean, as Colts fans, we remember Austin Collie. It's just stuff that you don't want to see.
No.
Sometimes there's no avoiding it. It's just, shit happens. But yeah, seeing him take that blindside shot, I was like, oh boy, here we go again, buddy. But now, thankfully, he was fine. But there was no reason to continue having him getting pummeled out there.
No, not at all, dude. Like you don't need that to happen.
Not at all,
bro. How about? No, go ahead.
How about this offense, man?
I think we got to start with one Tyler Warren, dude. Like, how about the rookie, man? What is up, man? How? I'm so happy. He's looking really good. He didn't get a touchdown. Look, I get it. He didn't get a touchdown, but man, don't need him to. So look, here's what he put up today. 7 for 9, 76 receiving yards. I mean, look at that, 10.9 yards per average. So that doesn't mean he's just catching them off the line. Like he's actually running.
He's creating plays.
Right. Mm-hmm. Lining them up in the backfield. I mean, that's awesome.
Had him at fullback.
Yeah. But look at his size. That's a man.
He's
that's the size of a linebacker. Yeah. So that's somebody that you want to put in that position, which they use him at Penn State that way. So why wouldn't you use him in that regard, in that way for us? So I was happy to see that.
He should have had a touchdown. And I'm sorry, the announcers were saying, "Oh, feet were tangled," blah blah blah. I'm like, bullshit. That defender tripped and he wrapped up Tyler Warren's leg. Bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm glad Warren should have had it. Not like it really mattered, but I would have loved to see the rookie get a touchdown. But it should have been. I feel like it should have been called. It wouldn't have been a touchdown, with a penalty, but I feel like it should have been. If he hadn't have done it, whatever. Like their feet were not tangled at all, like the announcer said. Like that's not what happened, buddy. But no, he had a phenomenal game. Mitchell was kind of quiet, but he had a couple of good plays. He had a really good catch.
So here's a good graphic of how they were using Tyler Warren today. Mm-hmm. And this is the next gen stats show these are his routes.
Mm-hmm.
So like you look at that stuff, there's like what 1, 2, maybe 2 routes that are kind of like close to the line of scrimmage. Everything else, he's actually going out for routes. Mm-hmm. So like the green line is after the catch. So right here, he's catching it on that right side. He caught it and then run. Got that 15-yard run after that. He had that streak play that was a 15-yarder. So he's running routes. So we've got stuff to look forward to there, but man,
he's just not turning around and sitting down, and that's not what he's doing. Yeah. I will say Mo Ali Cox had one play that I think it felt like 5-6 yards of a touchdown, but beyond that, I think it was a big Tyler Warren reception called back because of a holding too. So I'm like, why? His strength is blocking, and you're getting holding calls, bringing back big play. I don't know why he's still on the team.
Somebody likes him. I don't know why.
I don't know what does he have on Chris Ballard.
got to be something, man. It's gotta be.
I even think the rookie Giddens looked good.
Yeah.
He was bouncing off of people. Another guy that didn't get a touchdown, but he was running hard. He was, 3.5 yards a carry. I'll take it. Combined, they rushed for 115 yards between him and Taylor. I'll take over 100 every day.
Yeah.
And even Doolin got in on it, man. That was
welcome back to the team, Michael Pittman Jr.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
dude.
Pittman Jr. had himself a nice day.
Yeah, he went 6 for 80 yards. So he caught 6 of 8, so that's really good. But dude, I mean, you look at this line. So Pittman, 6 receptions for 80 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Warren caught 7 out of 9 of his for 76 yards. Alec Pierce had that one deep bomb, 36. Even Jonathan Taylor was getting receptions. I mean, he caught all 3 of his for 27 yards. AD Mitchell looked good. AD Mitchell was looking good. So I think the drops that he suffered last year, it looks like those are kind of over with because he had some catches, and even he had a third one that I think I got called back or something. Or there was a flag or something like that. So he didn't get the target or the reception. So he would have had a bigger stat line, but AD Mitchell looked pretty good. So we got a lot to be happy about when it comes to this team. But bro, does that say more about Daniel Jones than anything?
What Daniel Jones provided something that we haven't seen in a long time. And we talked about in the preview, take what the defense gives, don't force anything. And he played that Alex Smith, that Brock Purdy role. It's exactly what he did. He ran in, I think, 2 touchdowns? Yeah. Granted, they were at the
he had like 1-yarders, and he had his own little, like, not tush push, but he had his own little third down conversion or fourth down conversion or whatever that on the 1-yard line. So now, like I said pre-show, like Anthony Richardson could have done the same thing. We're talking about at the 1-yard line to push it over. So that stuff AR could have done. But Daniel Jones, dude, looking on time, catching his receivers in stride. He had that one little goofy pass where he just like overthrew the whole stadium. But after that, dude,
there was one that was really low that probably would have been a first down. He threw it at his feet. There was like 2 bad passes. Yeah. But beyond that, he was very consistent. He was on time. He was on target. Nothing greedy. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't forcing it to shit that wasn't there.
Yeah, 75% of his passes. Like he threw 75% today. 22 for 29, almost 300 yards, 272 yards and a touchdown. That's amazing. I mean, 115.9 rating. Like, I mean, 87.6 QBR.
I'll take that
like,
all day, every day.
Heck yeah,
all day, every day.
Yeah.
And there was a guy. I don't know if he was trolling or serious or what, but he was like, I'd still rather have Anthony Richardson. Daniel Jones isn't exciting to watch. And I'm like, I don't give a shit about the exciting plays. Yeah, that 60-yard pass or whatever that Anthony Richardson had week 1. There's 17 other weeks, folks, and he didn't do jack shit like that beyond week 1. Like, I would rather have this week 1, week in, week out than a big flash in the pan here and there. Playing like this wins you football games. Playing like Anthony Richardson might get lucky a few games.
Yeah.
Like it's like we're talking like these guys' jobs are on the line. They're not gonna that he's not gonna keep your job. And
I mean, Chris Ballard's looking pretty good right now with that Daniel Jones signing.
Yeah. I mean,
I just hope they don't extend him. If he does mediocre, like don't extend him unless you extend him for cheap. Like if you can get him for cheap, then go ahead. Because Daniel Jones isn't old. I mean, let's be real about it. He's not old.
I'd rather see how
the franchise.
I want to see performances like this strung out over several weeks. Like he could very well come out next week, fall flat on his face, trip on a blade of grass. The old Danny Dimes could easily come out, week in and week out. We had the same issue with Gardner Minshew. Like one game he'd look phenomenal, and the other game kind of had that Ryan Fitzpatrick about him. I'm hoping there's a lot more consistency. Shane Steichen, I think, called a really good game. We've been very critical of Shane. He called a great game. He was aggressive when he needed to be. It felt like in this game he understood momentum and that it was with them and that they could run this play, execute it, and get the first down. And it wasn't like cutesy bullshit on those fourth downs. It was just straightforward.
He let Jonathan Taylor go out there and do his thing. I mean, for Jonathan Taylor to get 18 carries, which look, that's not a lot of carries, but like still, it's more than what we're used to seeing. So we got 18 carries, and then Giddens getting 12 carries himself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good. I enjoyed seeing that. It's like over 100 yards between the two of them. So I was really excited to see that. Giddens looked really smooth too. Like he just was bouncing off defenders. He wasn't trying to go through people. He knew his assignment, and he was just smooth. So he hit the hole and just was smooth. I was very impressed with DJ Giddens from what I saw.
Yeah.
So I think our running attack's looking pretty good.
There's a few stats that you can tell when a team was outcoached.
Yeah.
And the Colts won every stat. There's a couple that they didn't. There was third down efficiency. They were a little less than 50%, the Colts. The Dolphins were 5 of 10. So they were a little bit better than us in that category. They allowed more sacks. So the Colts offensive line was great. They ran 70 total plays to the Dolphins 46. Time of possession. I was harping on this so much because the time of possession looked like the old Colts. The Dolphins held the ball for 21 minutes. That's losing football.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't.
The Colts held the ball for almost 40 minutes. That's not what the old Colts used to do in any game.
Mm-mm.
So I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, we look really good
today. Welcome back, Trevor. We've been back, man. Where have you been?
Welcome back, guys. Come on. Sorry, we've been over here winning like you guys. So, in the AFC South, man, it was a pretty good day for the Jaguars and the Colts. So, congrats to the Jags out there getting their first dub of the season.
To the win column.
Yeah. No, to the win. Oh, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Appreciate it. But even though we both teams won, we are, like you said, first in the AFC South because we did play an AFC opponent. So, but I don't know, dude. From what I saw today, I think if we can keep the momentum going, I think we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that this is okay. The Colts are immediate AFC contender. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is they looked really good against an opponent. They beat them down. They put their foot on their throat. They didn't let them climb back into it. Like they did everything right. Yeah. You'll notice that the defense didn't go into that prevent defense that Gus Bradley was infamous for. They just kept playing their game. And they didn't let up. A-Chain's a great back. I feel like yardage and touchdown was going to come to him at some point. But, man, the Dolphins aren't the toughest opponent that they're going to face. We know that tough stretch for the Colts is right in the middle of this season. But this was a game they needed to win. And they just went out and did everything right.
Yeah, they did literally whatever they want to. I was shocked by the performance, but I worry when you see a stout defense takes away nothing from them. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Dolphins played like garbage, but the Colts also played amazing. So those two things could be true. Does it balance out a little bit? So you got to find that kind of offset. Yeah, I think so. But you're going to find that with everything. I mean, everybody gets to play the Browns at one time in their career. So you get that gimme. But yeah, the Colts just had a great performance today. So I was very happy. I don't think anybody out there is upset with that at all. But I don't know. We'll see. We got we survived a week 2. We're in the win column. We're undefeated. 1-0, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's good. I almost forgot what it felt like to win week 1. It's been
11 years.
Andrew Luck against the Raiders.
Yeah, the Terrell Pryor led Raiders. The Terrell Pryor led Raiders. So it wasn't even a good Raiders team.
No,
Pryor went from college quarterback to NFL wide receiver to nasty NFL quarterback. Poor Terrell probably didn't know what he was.
Mm-mm. But man,
But,
it's been a
good.
while.
They had
It feels
another
good.
little something happened today too, though. You see what they were giving out to everybody in the stadium before the game?
Oh yeah, for the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody got, and they had a whole section of just like for the boss and everything like that. That shirt, I'm gonna buy one of those. I think that shirt is so sick, man.
That's cool.
That looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
But no, they at halftime they inducted him into the Ring of Honor, which was really, really awesome. I mean, all the players loved Jim Irsay. He was definitely a player's owner for sure. Not that jackass like Jerry Jones out down there in Dallas.
I got to harp on that again, man. Like 10 days into the trade, and Micah Parsons is looking every bit the part. He was wreaking havoc in the game, and it's like, you got to keep in mind that we could turn these picks into Pro Bowlers. You had the Pro Bowler, you stupid old tart.
Yeah, that's because he's still thinking this is going to be the Herschel Walker trade. Jerry, that was a one-time thing. That doesn't happen like hardly ever. But Jerry thinks he can do anything. Like, look, you're not a great negotiator. Like, Micah's gone. That's how bad of a negotiator you are. He was on a rookie deal. All you had to do was just not screw up. That's all you had to do, Jerry, was not screw up. And the Packers got him on a deal.
What is that? KISS? Keep it simple, stupid?
Yeah. There's a guy on TikTok that I follow. He does like cooking stuff. His whole thing is like, don't F it up. Like, that's all you got to do. Just don't mess it up.
All you had to do was not F it up, and here we are.
And he did it. He did the thing. Dude, one of my favorite things to know, was it, speaking of old people, Aaron Rodgers? Oh, God. He looks so bad.
He looked good in some places,
slow, though. Like, just, Aaron Rodgers should have hung it up after he left Green Bay. Just called it quits on top. Been done. Coming off of, like, a year removed from an MVP season.
Yeah.
But some people just, the ego, man. Aaron Rodgers got that ego, and now he's paying for it. But
yeah, I felt like he was going to hang it up after he got that Achilles issue in New York. I thought that was going to, like, he played 2 snaps or something and then snapped his Achilles. Yeah. I'm not laughing at the injury. I'm just saying, like, the irony of, like, it's. I thought that would have been it. And then for some reason, Pittsburgh still went out there on a limb, and like, why, dude? How do you not see what we see here? And,
I mean maybe Mike Tomlin sees something. I don't know. So
I mean, I feel like he's trying to bring back that old Ben Roethlisberger type offense, and it's like, again, you have these coaches and these teams. Like, did no one learn from the Colts bringing in these retreads?
Yeah, stop it.
The Matthew Stafford thing is not common. Like,
no.
This is not common ground where a guy leaves a team and then he takes you to the Super Bowl. Like, that's
right.
That happens all the time.
No.
And obviously it didn't happen with the Colts bringing in Matt Ryan.
Well, Stafford was always good. He was just on a bad team. Aaron Rodgers was at least on a good team, but Aaron Rodgers only got you 1 Super Bowl, though.
Yeah.
So, but look, I'm not trying to say that Aaron Rodgers isn't one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, because he is, but he is not right now. That's my thing. But, did you see that?
Oh no, Stafford is absolutely a monster. Like, I'll remember some games he jacked his shoulder up and still threw a touchdown. Like, the dude is an absolute, like, he's a tough dude. Like, I've always liked Stafford, and I know he had Megatron for several years, but you always, like, that's all they had.
Yeah. The really good year that they had, guess who their offensive coordinator was? Our offensive coordinator, Jim Bob Cooter.
Oh, it was Jim Bob.
Yeah. So did you see that celebration here? Check out this celebration that we got today. I guarantee you that is going to be on SportsCenter, 100%. That was awesome. I enjoyed seeing that. I don't even know how to get my body to do that.
I wouldn't even know how he did it.
I'm too old for all that, bro. I just thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I mean it was just nice to see them out there like playing hard, complimentary football, turn it over, offense got you points.
Yeah, and having
And
fun. Did you notice that everybody was smiling, having a good time?
obviously they didn't have any 3-and-outs, which was the absolute backbreaker of the Colts last year. Like they had some points, looked good on defense, got that turnover, 3-and-out. Minute later, they're back on the field again.
Yeah,
Like that is so like that just crushes your spirit. Like,
yeah.
how did we create this for you? And you couldn't even get a first down. Like you couldn't keep us off the field for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it makes a difference when your defense is rested because your offense is getting first downs. It makes a massive difference, and we saw that today. I mean, I'm curious to see some of these press conferences Monday and Tuesday about what they're thinking about Lou Anarumo. Like, I'm really, really interested to see what they're saying about this because they all seem very happy during the game, like from start to finish. Not because they were leading and kicking their butt, but even in the first quarter, second quarter, like they were like happy, having a good time, real loose. So
this team looked prepared, and it's not something that the Colts have looked like really since like Frank Reich didn't even have them looking prepared most weeks. Like it's Chuck Pagano had some really good week, but it's like I can't remember the last time the Colts really came out and looked prepared, ready to go, understood and executed a game plan.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
Well, I think they were excited about this defense too. Like with Gus Bradley, it was so vanilla. They're just nobody was invested. No one was excited because they're like, oh, we're lining up in prevent. Okay. Oh, we're lining up in the 3-4.
Oh,
Not doing
we're up by
anything.
3 points. Let's go in prevent.
Yeah, exactly. So like they weren't excited then. Now they actually have different covers, different schemes. Like from what we've seen in the offseason and training camp and all that stuff like that, the players are really, really invested in this team. So maybe with this kind of win and Shane Steichen actually using his brain calling plays and not putting in fourth string running backs in prime moments, maybe the team is really getting behind Steichen again. Yeah. So I don't know. Whoever Steichen's been talking to, it's working. So
yeah, and if they can just carry this over into the next week and whatever, like I can understand that you're going to have a bad week. Like this is not going to be week in and week out the norm, especially with Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
But if they can just, there's going to be some ugly games. But if they can have pieces of what they did in this game, they can win those ugly games.
Oh,
they
100%.
like everything that they did here was perfect. Like this should be the film that they watch going forward. Like everything that you did here, this is exactly what we want.
Yeah, here's your formula. Don't F it up.
Don't fuck it up. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
No, it was just a lot of different packages. I mean, again, seeing Latu in coverage, getting a pick, like that was just again another thing I didn't have on my 25 bingo card. I thought I'd get Latu fumbles, not a Latu interception. So that was really cool to see. Seeing Bynum make that interception, and then Ward, he was just good in coverage. And then Tyreek Hill, we know he's a speedster.
Yep.
Maybe lost a step or two, but a step or two lost for Tyreek Hill is still faster than most.
Yeah.
Ward, cover him and play him smart and get that open field tackle. Like that's Ward is everything that was advertised. Bynum's everything that was advertised. Like this.
Even Xavier Howard, dude. Like I know some people were critical. Not gonna point any fingers. But yeah, you. But hey, look, it worked out. We're not expecting the Xavier Howard, the All Pro, or we're not expecting that guy. But if he can just maintain how he did today, then I think we're okay.
Yeah, everything worked. He made it in. I mean, he recovered a fumble. I mean, everything just clicked really well in this game. Yeah. And it was because everyone was doing what they were supposed to. The pressure was there. I aside from those couple of bad passes from Daniel Jones and like that one touchdown run from A-Ching, there's not a lot that I can remember that went wrong in this game for the Colts. And it's been a long time since there hasn't been a plethora of things to bitch about. Like, just everything went right.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what though, all the podcasts out there that all they want to do is just they make their living off bashing the team.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna talk about? Like, what you gonna talk about? This was about as a formulated win as you want to see out there. Like, this was good Colts football we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm glad that all of our Ring of Honor and a lot of former players were here today to see that.
Yeah.
Because that can give them some pride. Like Pat McAfee was happy today. Which, and we know in the past, Pat's been real critical. He was real critical of the team's direction with Chris Ballard and all that stuff like that. So, I'm excited about the trajectory this season. You and I both had our reservations. We're like, okay.
I still do, but this gives me a little more hope that maybe that Week 18 game will still have meaning. Like, we were thinking 6 wins going into that game. It's not going to be like, it's not going to get flexed to a prime time. It's not. And now it's like, if the Colts can keep playing like this consistently, that Week 18 will actually have some meaning to it.
Yeah.
And I'm more than happy to eat crow. If I came into this season saying that the Colts were going to suck, they're going to be picking in the top 5, top 10, and they can actually make the playoffs, and they can if they play like they did today.
Yeah.
If they can do that, I'll be more than happy to say, yep, I was wrong.
Yeah, I don't see why not. The Colts look really good today. It's still a long road to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Long road to the playoffs. This is only week 1.
There's still some really tough games, especially that mid-season stretch that they've got. So, but if they can play like that, man, I'm optimistic.
I'm seeing this video. I guess Carly Ursay Gordon before the game, she was I don't know if she's warming up or just doing what she's doing, but she ran the length of the field. Like, she just jogged end to end. Like, that's kind of cool. You think that's just her showing off her youth? That Probably. Most other owners in the league can't do that? Yeah, dude, you're right. They I saw that today. It says, "Give them hell, Indiana Jones." That's are we calling him Indiana Jones now? Is Danny Dimes dead?
Danny Dimes and Indiana Jones cracking the whip.
I think, bro, I think we should go with Indiana Jones. I kind of like that. But I'm still gonna expect a return to Earth for Daniel Jones at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you and I were very clear in previous episodes about this, that we're not expecting Daniel Jones to come and save the franchise. This is not something that anybody's expecting, but he did a very good job managing the game. And if this is any indicator to Shane Steichen or Jim Bob Cooter to say, hey, Daniel, look what you did when you didn't have to go out there and try to win the game by yourself. Let's keep doing this. Give your playmakers the ball. Let them go do their thing. I loved this. I loved seeing Daniel Jones distribute the ball because he did exactly what you said that he needed to do, which was take what the defense gives you. If they're going to leave Alec Pierce open, well, hey, throw it to Alec Pierce. If they're going to leave Tyler Warren open 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, then throw it to Tyler Warren. Let these guys go be their guys.
And you'll notice that Daniel Jones was checking down to people like that. It was clearly a designed deep pass that wasn't there. So what did he do? Dumped it off to Jonathan Taylor, dumped it off to Tyler Warren, dumped it off to Josh Downs. He did exactly what I asked him to do. Take what they give you. If it's not there, take the underneath. If it ain't there, run for nothing, throw it away, fight another down. He did exactly that. There was a couple of bad passes, but I don't care. Like, it wasn't an interception. It wasn't anything disastrous. I'll take it.
Yeah, this is the recipe right here. This is the recipe for success. So let's keep this rolling. I'm excited. This has got me pretty excited. I am gonna temper expectations a little bit, but bro, you know what? I'm gonna love it tonight. And then tomorrow, I'll get back to normal. But you know what? We're undefeated, baby.
Hey, undefeated. Right now, we're leading the division. Hey, right now, we're playoff bound, baby. It's our spot to lose. I'm just saying, as of right
You're
now,
right.
The Colts' spot to lose.
But you know what they say about being on top? There's only one direction.
Yeah.
Down.
It's theirs to lose.
Just don't mess it up.
Just don't mess it up. But yeah, so I think it's a good place to wrap. I mean, we pretty much covered everybody. We'll do our closing show, housekeeping, I guess. Currently 23 people here. Thanks for watching with us. Thanks for being as active as you were in the comments. We appreciate it. Obviously, we're going to be talking about week 2, probably Thursday or Friday against the Denver Broncos. Make sure you catch this AFC South show. We will be going live tomorrow night. So head over there, like, share, subscribe as well. And before all games, fantasy football needs Kingmaker_DFF.
We
they
got
go live at 11, so they can help you set your lineups. Make sure you check in with them.
Yep.
Again, we're trying to get to 100. Help us get there. I know we want to do some kind of giveaway for 100 subscriber drawing. So get us there. So
we're almost there, y'all. Let's do a giveaway.
Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, happy Victory Sunday night, Victory Week all week. Again, Colts leading the division.
Yeah.
It's a Colts spot to lose, baby.
Make sure all 23, 24 that are in here on Unstable, Kingmaker Sports, both, go hit that subscribe. Help us out. Because what happens is the more y'all put to the channel, the more we can put out. We can put more time out to help in talking about Colts football, talking about fantasy football, making champions, doing the things that you love, the information that you enjoy. So this is a great show that you can just put on in the background. We don't put up a lot of like video stuff like that, like a lot of some of these cheesy shows out there do. We just like to put out good information. So this is a great show to be able to just put on in the background, fold your socks or, whatever you want to do, work on your car, do whatever, just put that audio on. But go ahead and hit that notification bell after you subscribe too, because Jeff and I love going live because we love the interaction with the fans. We love talking in the comments, reacting, especially on Kingmaker Sports, talking about start sits. Bro, hit us up. You don't know if we're live unless you hit that notification bell.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we'll see you guys on this AFC South show tomorrow night, and we'll be back on Unstable either Thursday or Friday and do a preview for the Denver Broncos, who did win over the Titans, which, it was never the Titans. So
it was never the Titans.
We'll see you all in a few days. Huh?
1 yard short.
Y'all be good people. We'll see y'all next time.